guys, welcome to this week's video. It's currently Wednesday afternoon. I thought we could do a mini vlog this week. I know the past few weeks have been very art heavy, kind of working on some projects, so I thought I could film for you the next couple of days. They are going to be arty. This is what this channel is, guys. They're going to be arty. Hopefully you like that. Hopefully you don't mind that. Obviously last week we did our printed shirt. I'll put it here. If you missed this video, I'll put it somewhere for you to click on if you want to watch that. After this one, of course. We've been doing some really art heavy videos and I've been loving it, to be fair. I've really been loving spending all my time creating. I feel like I've definitely said it somewhere in one of these videos that I also was writing it down the other day because me and my boyfriend are actually doing The Artist's Way, which is an art book written by an artist to help you kind of clear the creative block and really focus on becoming an artist. And we started it a few weeks ago now. I think we're on week 3 now. If you want to hear more about this, I can talk more about it. If you don't care, then I'll just tell you this a little bit. I think it is good. I think if I was 18 or just after uni, I would have really loved it because it's a lot about direction. It sometimes can be a bit negative, I'm not gonna lie. And it talks a lot about, your parents being you can't be an artist, you need to be this or whatever. And I never really experienced that. Obviously I've had people, when you've said you want to be an artist, there's been people that have said oh, you're not going to make any money or whatever. There's there's been small negatives, but I've never really experienced a super negative bit of feedback from that, which is just obviously who I surround myself with is just really good people, and really supportive people. So I've never really had that. And a lot of the book is about fighting those demons and stuff like that. So when we're reading through it, it's a bit hard because we're kind of past that. We kind of don't care. I don't care if someone thinks I shouldn't be an artist or thinks there's a better road for me. I literally couldn't care less because I'm not going to listen to them. So I'm we're struggling a little bit because it's focusing on a lot of negative things, whereas we're in quite a positive space. I've spent this last year and a half creating and finding myself in creativity and stuff, so we're not really relating to it just yet, but we are trying. But one of the things, so rounding up the whole story, one of the things you have to do is you have to write your daily notes, your daily pages, and you have to write 3 pages every single day, and you basically do it as you just wake up, and it basically gets everything out your head, and then you've got freedom to create. I mean, I do it just when I wake up at 4 a.m. and then I go to work. So I don't know if it really works, but I do actually really like doing that. And it's definitely become part of my routine, so I'm really enjoying that. And I wrote in one of my pages the other day that I always really wanted to want to create, and a day doesn't go by where I don't think about it. And because for a long time, for years and years, I didn't create, or I wanted to and then I didn't make time for it, or I just didn't, and I didn't love what I was doing. I was doing mainly digital work and I wasn't creating all of these things that I have now. And yeah, I think obviously because I was doing digital, there was just no love in it. And I was writing in it that I finally found that I want to create every single, not a day goes by where I don't do something creative, or I'd say, yeah, don't do something creative. I was going to say, or think about it, but every day I'm sat here, I'm doing stuff every single day. So that was a really round up nice moment that I had a couple of days ago. So I thought I could show you some of the things that I've been working on. I know passing in some videos I've been showing you a couple bits, and we've been making some stuff together, which has been really great. But I thought there's a lot of things you haven't seen. There's a lot of old projects that I've worked on again, and kind of zhuzhed up with a bit of a new style that I like. So I thought we could go through some of the things that I've been creating the past few weeks, because as we know, PalombellaStudio will be open to you guys soon. It's going to be so soon. I've got no exact date, but I'm hoping it's within the next couple of weeks that I'm going to have stuff ready. It's really just trial and error at this moment. As you can see, all of these things you probably shouldn't be seeing behind me that are going to be on the website. So yeah, it's just purely trial and error right now, and I'm just trying my best. I'm going to the art shop every weekend and buying supplies and doing all of these different things to try and get this out there. So that's going to come soon, and yeah, you never know, some of these original pieces that I'm going to show you in a second could be on there for you to buy if you're looking for some artwork. So yeah, let's grab some bits and I'll show you what I've been creating for the past couple of weeks. So starting on some small bits of lino I've been doing. So this is hopefully one of the first lino prints that I'm going to have available on my website. And this is here. So I think this is going to be called the Pollen print because it's got some lovely doves on it. So we've got a little vase with some doves and some stars. I know I gave you guys a bit of a preview last week, but I really love this. I've just got it mounted in a little frame at the minute. But yeah, I've been testing out this paper. So this is like handmade paper. So it's all recycled materials on the handmade paper. It is quite hard to print on. I'm not gonna lie. It's quite hard to print on because obviously there's so many imperfections and that shows in the lino. So I'm thinking like, is that what it's gonna look like? You know, I don't want you to be disappointed if there's some kind of imperfections in the paper or in the print. So I'm like toying with the idea of doing that, or I could do some normal art paper and some of this and you can kind of pick what you like. But I've been doing a lot of lino. I've got tons of tests everywhere, and I actually made a new print, a new lino print that is going to be the second one. So I think I want to do maybe 2 or 3 prints to start off with. So sneak peek, guys, this is the second one so far. So we've been testing. This is the new paper that I've bought, so I've been doing tons of research into the best paper for lino print, and this is one of the best ones that my art shop had. I'm still perfecting the like I'm being a bit of a perfectionist if I'm honest, because I know lino printing is basically like it's imperfect and that's what you love about it, but I really want the print to be really good. So I've been testing a bunch of the prints, different techniques for the paint. Obviously, I think this is going to be the best paper. But yeah, so it's not like perfect, like you can see the imperfections, but also maybe it's just a really old vase and it's got imperfections, you know? So there's some lino prints that I've been working on recently. So some other things that you have seen that I've shown you if you've been watching the last few videos is I started off with doing some painting. So I did this lovely little swirly, like whimsical flower, and these are definitely going on the website. So if you do like these, then these will be on the website. So we've got this lovely swirly flower, lots of stars and fun print. I've added to this a little bit, and I might still go in a little bit for that. And then we actually did a video on this one. So this is the second one of this little series, like whimsical flower series. And we did a video on this one. So like they just look how nice. I just love them together. They're just really nice. I did start the third one. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek, but we're not finished yet. But this is one of the other ones that I started. It's like a little poppy. But we're nowhere near done on this one, yeah? So I'm thinking that is going to be like a set of 4, I think. I don't want to like stretch myself too thin, but I think I want to be that to be a set of 4, but obviously you can buy them, just one of them. But it's just kind of in the same like collection, little whimsical flower collection. I don't know what it's called. name pending, because we don't know what that's going to be called just yet. We've also got some older paintings that I did. I am going to have to stand up for this, so 1 second. So for this one, maybe should I do one of those little reveals like they do on Instagram? This is one of my older prints. So this is what she's looking like. How cute! So we did this painting ages ago, I feel like. I don't know if we did do it together. We did a lot of it together. But I got some, oh, nearly dropped it. I got some, what are they called? Oil pastels. I got some oil pastels and I went a bit oil pastel happy. But it's just so much brighter. I added some colours. I've got these weird squiggles at the top. I don't know if I like them or if I hate them. But we went back into hair and now I really love it. Like, I really love it. So she's been hanging in the living room, but I think I would quite like to put her up for sale. So the next one, I don't think I did it with you guys. Sorry, pure hunchback. I don't think I did it with you guys, but I think I did show you a little bit of this one. So this is a big one. It's not fully finished. I still need to paint the sides, but this is a big one. It's actually huge. Look how big it is. It's got like the back on the canvas. So this is one of the first ones I did. So from the flower whimsy one that I just showed you, this was kind of the inspiration for that. So we have this lovely, huge canvas, and we have nice little flowers. These aren't based on real flowers. I was just making them up. We have a lovely background, all different colours. We have all of these stars. And again, I went in and added a bunch of colours. It was quite dull before. I'll put a picture in here. It was quite dull before. And when I did the mountain one, I came back to this and was like, you know what? I think I want to make this a bit funky. So this is her. This is how she's looking. I added a little bit more colour in the background because I just really love this, like, swishes of this. It was mainly pink and purple, so I've added some yellow, a bit of red, a bit of blue in places, and then I've also added a lot more stars. So I feel like that's kind of all I've been working on the past few weeks, because I've been really trying to like hone in on doing website things and obviously videos for you guys, working, life. My whole weekend's just basically spent doing art. Like this past weekend, what was I doing? I was testing the prints, and then I went to the art shop with Carl and I bought this giant piece of paper, like an A2 size, or no, it wasn't A1, around like a huge piece of paper, and I cut it down into the size for these prints. So I cut them down so they were like the correct size, and yeah, I don't think I actually got another ink. So I got another lino ink. It was the blue one, and I was testing that. Let me see if I've got a little example. So here's one of the blue examples. It's quite a nice like colour. But yeah, so these like patchy bits up here, if you can see, these are like what I'm struggling with most with lino. So if anyone does lino printing, please help. I've tried to like do small layers of ink. Obviously I've got new paper. I've been doing all kinds of pressure things. I literally bought as well, because you can buy the boards, like the big boards, but they're like hundreds of dollars. And I seen this hack and it was like a tortilla press. So I bought one off Amazon, and they're obviously only like so small. I can see it right now. The one I got was like $20 and it's really bad. But I just wanted to see, and I think I did do it with this one. So the middle is kind of okay, but the edges where it wasn't all of the pressure isn't very good. I did this small teeny tiny one, so I think it works with the small ones really well. So this is just my logo. So the small one worked really well because obviously it's a good size for the actual press. So the smaller ones work better, but my prints aren't going to be that small. And also I got some new lino, so I don't know where it's gone. I got this new lino that I've really been liking, and it was really good for the newer print. So for this print, I used some new lino. I do have it, let me hear, I have it here. This is the brand. I got another one at the weekend. And it's really, really lovely to carve. It's really like smooth, but it's so thick. I don't know if you can see. Like my original lino is like pancake. Can you see the difference there? So that works well in the press, but that doesn't fit in the press. So that was a waste of time. But maybe for smaller ones, we can use the little press. So yeah, it's just been a lot of trial and error the past couple of weeks, but yeah, so I wanted to catch you guys up on the past couple of weeks, and if the videos have been short or if they've been kind of focused on one thing and not vlogs, that's why. I'm just working super hard in the background. But yeah, so I feel like today I'm gonna crack on with some things. I do desperately need to finish the third painting of the whimsical flowers, but I have also started a new painting. Well, I've kind of painted the background to start the new painting, so I would like to do that. So maybe I'll do that because I've been sick the past few days. I had food poisoning, so I've been off work, and so I just haven't been creating anything at all. I've been in bed and I've been watching TV. That's literally all I've been doing because I was so ill. But I feel like I'm really back today. I feel really good, and I think I just want to paint. So let's spend the afternoon together. We'll do some paintings, we'll do some fun art things. It's a lovely day outside, but I think I just want to be a hermit and be in here creating. So hope you don't mind watching that. Even though I've been talking for about 45 minutes it feels, and it's going to be a chatty, lovely video. So hopefully we'll do some lovely little arty bits this afternoon. So guys, we are going to carry on with our painting. So I started my painting yesterday, really rough as you guys saw. I just wanted to do a bit of a technique of like getting everything down and then going in and just have some things to focus on, like some little areas to focus on. So the vibe is, if you couldn't really see from the videos, I'm thinking like, you know when you go to a flower market or like you go to the supermarket and there's like flowers and they've got lovely paper on them, and you kind of like, I always take pictures of like the buckets. I always think it looks really, really nice, and I thought I'd kind of paint that. So we've got like 4 bunches of flowers in the picture. I don't know if that's a bit weird. I kind of got one of those like flashes of like, oh, that would be cool. I don't know if, I feel like I've heard this trend recently of like, that's how creative people get their ideas. It's kind of like a flash and then you just got to do it. So I'm going to carry on with that. I've just got in from work, I literally just stepped through the door, so let's get painting. So guys, this is how far we got with the painting. We did as much as we could. I feel like I'm losing light. It's a bit later in the evening, and I want to start editing this video. But I hope you've enjoyed this painting so far. I mean, I was never ever gonna be able to finish it in this video anyway. But I thought it'd be fun to start something new. Maybe next week I can kind of check in on how it's going. At the weekend I'm hopefully doing a few exciting things, so hopefully you'll have a bit of a weekend vlog. I feel like I don't want to say what I'm doing in case I don't do it. But hopefully you'll have a nice weekend vlog next week. So that'll be really fun, and I'm really excited for the coming weekend. But I am going to end this video here. I hope you guys have enjoyed our little catch up and doing some painting together. Oh, I've just realised I'm like halfway down the frame. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this week's video, and thank you for all the love and the comments on recent videos. I've had some lovely comments from you guys, so thank you so much, and please keep them coming because it really helps my channel out. I've still only got a couple of you lovely lot, but I wouldn't change that for the world. But it does really help when you like and leave a little comment or subscribe. It really helps me out, and it really keeps me going, you know. Sometimes you need that little bit of a you're doing good to keep going. But yeah, I've been really enjoying it the past few weeks, and I've been enjoying it a lot more since I have got more time. And hopefully you've noticed the videos. Hopefully I'm not saying I'm tired all the time, and maybe they're a bit more exciting and we're doing more fun things, so I hope you've been enjoying. But on that note, I'll see you again next week, next Friday, every single Friday, and yeah, have a lovely weekend guys. See ya, bye!